You know, when I come home to London, I love it because living in America is a younger country and I miss the tradition, the culture. And it's all around you here. The Haymarket Theatre, culture, Trafalgar Square, and here's the National Gallery. Those wonderful paintings. Smell that culture. Oh, we're having a wonderful summer. Couldn't have picked a better day. Soaking in culture. Biggity Ben, the mother of all parliaments. Oh, I'm just soaking in that culture. And here we are at one of the epicentres of culture. Where are we, Mabel?
The Tower of London.
We love it here. What do you want to see first? The tapestries, the paintings, the heraldry, the crown jewels?
Can we see where Queen Anne Boleyn had her head cut off?
Great, our favourite.
Took me to a play once. Yeah, he got free tickets through the VA hospital. I don't usually like the highbrow stuff, but this is pretty good, yeah. It was called Miss Saigon. They had this cute little Oriental girl. She sang up a storm, and a real helicopter dropped down from the ceiling. Buddy, he got so excited he popped right out of his seat, jumped up on the stage. He thought it was audience participation or something, you know, like The Price is Right. And he kept yelling, "Medic, medic, I took one in the head." Yeah, he was pretty good.
I have taken charge of my children's education. The Patriot homeschool may be small, but we have lots of school spirit. Our team name is the Caucasians. Onward Christian Soldiers is our school song, and our school colors are white and white. Now, if they went to Helensburgh Elementary, they'd be exposed to multicultural programs like Holocaust Awareness Day, African American Culture Week, Cinco de Mayo, and the Civil War. I teach subjects that will actually be useful to them in their daily lives, like reading, writing, arithmetic, religion, marksmanship, and taxidermy. And I'm sure they're all gonna get into the Home Patriot College. Yay, team! Yay!
Culture? You know what I like cultured? My pearls. My parents brought me my first strand from my Uncle Ben, the jeweler and Moyle side of the family. They're known for their delicate hands. Anyway, my mother went crazy when she saw an identical strand, same length, same millimeter, in Fortunoff's the discount jeweler. She then accused her only brother of pearl gouging. Ugh, this caused a chasm in my family so wide you would think we were Arabs. And the rift wasn't healed until my Uncle Ben circumcised my grandson Ryan's penis for free. Ugh, he did a beautiful job. It's to die for.
Slowly, the pint glass falls, leaving the bitter aftertaste of waste. Leering faces, traces of sweat. Not yet, not yet. Yes, green bile rising. Surprising, no early warning. Yawning mulligatawny over somebody's daughter. A Celtic supporter. Tears and fists. Shards of glass embedded in my arse. Hurry, oblivion. Vague thoughts mislaid in the archaic mosaic inside my head. No longer words to process. Nothing to save. Only the grave.
Wonderful, Mr. Sinclair. Just wonderful. Very special evening for all of us. Now, I've arranged a small reception for the faculty members in the library. There's coffee, beverages, that kind of thing. I'll be with you in a moment.
I'm Hope Finch. I'm president of the Poetry Society, and I'm a junior here. And if I can show you the way to the library, or if there's anything else you need.
I need to take a piss.
Oh, God, yeah, of course. All right. Please, this way. This is going to be the... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to hit you. He needs to take a piss off. Sorry. Oh, now you're there. I was just keeping guard because there isn't a men's bathroom here in Susan B. Anthony Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some fascinating reading in there. That's sophomoric girlish graffiti. You have some fine poets of your own here, you know. It isn't easy to find a rhyme for clitoris. Or is it clitoris?
Oh, I'm sure if you looked hard enough, you'd probably find it. Oh, gosh. That didn't come out really well, did it? I'm sorry. I'm so nervous. It's just that I am in total enthrallment here.
Really? Great.
Yeah.
Listen, you don't have a light, do you?
Oh, gosh. Even though, in my view, you are the nearest thing to a genius in the British postmodernist poetry movement, this is a non-smoking building.
That's okay. We'll smoke outside.
It's also non-smoking outside. This is a non-smoking campus.
Jesus wept.
In any case, you're expected in the library.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What for? Oh, yeah. Beverages.
Yeah.
Wee cheesy things and sticks.
That kind of thing, yeah.
Listen, young lady.
Yeah.
What I really need is a drink. A real drink. Something to satiate this intolerable thirst. Raise my spirits, fire the belly, and chase away the demons.
And I guess a Snapple wouldn't do that. And can I have a spritzer, please?
I'm gonna have to see some ID.
God, I was 21 3 months ago. I can't believe this is still happening. This is so embarrassing. There, okay?
Nurse.
This is my Bible. Because this semester, British poetry is my special subject. Look, it opens to you all by itself.
Rory Sinclair. 1947 dash. Oh, I'm still alive according to this. Which is amazing, since my so-called talent expired years ago.
Oh, how can you say that? Archaic mosaic? Oh, I mean, my God.
Oh, aye. My words turn you on, did they? You one of these wee poetry groupies?
Expect you're used to them. I see from your itinerary that you're speaking mostly at women's colleges.
Ah. The flesh is a traditional solace of the tormented soul.
Cool. You know, when I heard that you were coming, I made a decision, and it was validated when I heard you read tonight. I worked this out very carefully, right down to the last detail, like carrying personal hygiene things in my purse and protection and stuff.
Cut to the chase, darling.
I want you to plunder the flower of my youth. You wrote that once, but you may have forgotten. He's had enough. Yeah.
Well, I think I've got a good one left in me. Let's go.
Oh, what?
Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, okay.
Easy, that's fine.
Probably
that's right.
mini bar in the room. Okay. Whoa. Oh, I'm sorry. Glass drained, fire doused, shutters drawn against the night. Cat moving in the yard. Sky as black as anthracite.
Are you going to recite all 23 stanzas? I was hoping to get the leg over, you know?
I'm sorry. I just thought it was appropriate.
Listen, I've forgotten your name.
Hope. Hope Finch.
Aye. Well, what I was about to ask you, Hope Finch,
Yes.
was you know you were on about me plundering your youth?
Yes.
You didn't mean you were still a virgin.
Yes, I am. I know this is long overdue. It's just that I wanted my first time to be very special with a very special person. Someone like you or Trent Reznor. Only 9 Inch Nails would never play this school.
Do you realise I have a daughter your age?
Is she a virgin too?
Oh, Christ, no. It's just...
No, just what? I mean, your sexual exploits are well documented. I mean, I don't think I'm the first 21-year-old that you've taken to bed in a Holiday Inn. There's been lots before me. There'll be lots after me. I mean, and if you don't do it with me, how do you think that'll make me feel? I mean, what do you think that's going to do to my self-esteem?
That's a very valid question, to which I have no logical or ethical objection. I'm just very grateful for your sweet surrender.
Sweet surrender. Oh, my God, I must write that down. Brilliant. So, what?
Who's there?
Professor Herron.
Oh, Professor Herron, she's my mentor. She's my tutor.
Hi.
We were so worried. We were all waiting in the library and you never showed.
Aye, well, I was a wee bit shagged, you know.
May I? So, are you all right?
Aye, I had a couple of drinks, you know.
Do you know, I wouldn't mind a drink myself.
I was about to settle down.
Just a nightcap. Ah, scotch, I assume. You do look absolutely exhausted, Mr. Sinclair. Or may I call you Rory?
Call me whatever you like, Professor.
Andrea? I think I'll get a glass for this.
Oh, hey, you won't be needing a glass. No, it's a Celtic thing. Aye, in Scotland, when you have a drink for the first time with a stranger, you do it straight from the bottle.
Oh, how virile. Oh.
So, what must your friends at the faculty be thinking, you up here at this time of night?
I don't give a shit. I spend my life going through the antiquated rituals of cloistered academia. No, what I want from you, my sweet, dissolute Scottish bard, is a meaningless night of potent passion.
God, Sarah. Listen, to tell you the truth, it's just my words turning you on.
Hardly. No, I find your verse trite and derivative. You don't even have the skill to steal with style. No, I want your sex. And you can be quite rough if you like.
Trite and derivative? Rory Sinclair is one of the most truly individual voices in modern poetry.
His work's a magpie collection of gleanings from greater talents.
What? His voice is constantly changing between humor and violence, between the ironic and the grotesque.
Depending on what cliche he happens to be recycling at the time. What are you doing here, you little slut?
What am I doing here? Rory and I are lovers, so we would have been if you hadn't shown up.
Unless you fancy a wee threesome, girls, eh?
Rory, how could you?
I was merely trying to retrieve the irretrievable. Shit!
Green bile rising.
Surprising. No early warning.
Well, I have to say, I'm really quite shocked at you, Hope.
I just wanted it to be him.
Oh, no, not that. No. You're one of my brightest students. I can't believe that you value his work so highly. I mean, he does have a certain muscular power, but...
Yes, and a touching and vulnerable sensitivity.
Oh. Perhaps in his earlier work. Oh, Hope, I'm so sorry about tonight. Look, why don't you get dressed? I'll give you a ride back to campus. Hmm? And I think it would be better if we never mentioned tonight again.
No, of course not. Oh, Miss Herron, I just hope I can count on a passing grade this term.
Oh, I think you can be sure of that, Hope. In fact, I'd like you to help me with the arrangements for Sam Shepard's lecture next month.
Sam Shepard?
ladies. And if I were you, I wouldn't even think about going in there till I'm done. Put your makeup away, Mrs. Steubing. Why would somebody your age think it would help? Go on, get out! Go! You know, as a celebrity attorney, I get invited to a lot of theater. You think it's gonna be good. You get there, you have the car valeted, you have a black Russian and a brownie, you sit down, and it's shit! I haven't seen Act 2 in anything in over 15 years! Until last week. Oh, God, I saw this play. But it's not even a play, it's a theatrical event. I bought the CD in the lobby. I don't usually like music, you know. I think it's for pussies who don't know how to express themselves by yelling. But this, it really helps me unwind. Oh, isn't it great? And this is the shitty part. Oh, here comes the part I love. Riverdance, take me away. Oh, you can just feel all the tension being pounded into the floor. Oh, and sometimes they do this thing with their legs like ponies. Ah! Ah! The Irish invented this to take their minds off starving to death. Ah!
For a fare. One time I take a Coca-Cola bottle and I rip off the styrofoam label in one long curlicue and I stuff it inside the bottle. Next I stick a baby dolly head that some kid forget on back seat. I stuff it on top. Later some very good smelling man, he gets in the cab and he offers me $50 for the Coke head. A week later I sit in an art gallery for $1,500. People are that fucking stupid, my friend. So from now on, I'm full-time artist, eh? Look at this. The rappers are like little wind sacks, eh? That make the mobile spin around and around and around. I call it blow me.
Yes, Miss Granger, please.
Thank you. Good evening, honorable members of the City Council, staff, and other concerned citizens. My name is Linda Granger, and I'm here this evening because I am angry. Yes, I am angry about this council's decision to reduce funding to the arts. If we do, we are going to rob our children of the thing that literally gave me life. May I tell you a personal story? I enrolled in the Acting is Believing course, which was run by 3 courageous homosexuals in Bismarck, North Dakota, in a simple, unheated Quonset hut. This 13-year-old girl had the chance to perform some of the great roles. Nora, the wounded sparrow in Ibsen's A Doll's House. Gertrude, the powerful but fragile queen mother of Will Shakespeare's marvelous Hamlet. Or the yearning, frightened Tuptim in Roger and Hammerstein's wonderful King and I. She was Asian, you know. I mean,
your
for me
time
to,
is up,
what?
Miss Granger.
Oh, but I have 3 more pages, and there's the slides, which I want to show on a plain wall. Yeah. Well, all right, so if I let me just end by saying, go ahead, slam table. Close this center, but you may as well hand out syringes and small bags of heroin to our children. That last sentence made a lot more sense when it was followed by the stuff before it, but thank you very much. The performance so drains me. Thank you so much. Thank you. walk through now, baby. That's it. You keep walking. You okay? Empty your pockets in the bowl and walk through again. You got a metal pin in your body, metal joint, metal plate in your head. You tell me now, because I don't want to play that game.
No, perhaps it's my micro cassette.
Okay, you walk through again. You know, I want to get me one of these.
All right. There.
Suspicious! Step over to the area designated by the masking tape. You are now in the body search zone. Body search!
Please, is this really necessary?
Let's find out. Come on, relax your stance. How am I supposed to work your inseam? You want me to pry your bony little legs apart?
Hey, you got a lot of paper clips here.
Huh?
That's what's got the machine all worked up. But you got so many paper clips.
That's a lot of paper clips.
They are markers for my annotations.
For what?
I am a publisher, and I am proofing that manuscript.
Publish?
Yes.
How would you like to have the best-selling book of tomorrow?
Well, that would be great, but I have a plane to catch.
You want to know where it is? Because it's not in your bag, Mr.
William Catesby Jones.
Catesby.
It's in my head. It's called The Body Search Zone, My Story by Shanisha Turner.
Book's got it all, baby.
It's got it all.
Oh, look, my company represents the cultural icons of contemporary literature. Thomas Pynchon, Saul Bellow, and in this country, Umberto Eco's.
Ain't that the guy that used to work for John Gotti, got his ass shot up outside the
That's
state
the guy.
house?
That's that guy.
Hardly, perhaps one of his poorer relations. Good luck with it, but I have a plane to catch.
What gate you at?
My gate is 49B.
That's in a B concourse. That's a long way. No, you're not gonna make it unless you take the people mover. Allura, is that working today?
Nope.
No.
That's still closed from that crazy bitch that jammed her shoe in the teeth part. Wearing flip-flops on the plane.
And he ain't gonna make it. Especially as I'm gonna have to give him a full cavity search.
Well,
Cavity search!
look, perhaps there is a place for it in our paperback division. So, why don't we make an appointment? We can sit down and discuss your book. When I return to town for the book fair.
When's that?
That's next week.
You got a return ticket?
Yeah.
Let me see, baby. You get back on Thursday at 2:40.
2:40, yes.
I'm gonna meet you at Swanson's in Concourse C at
right.
2:55.
All right.
Okay.
Lois, remind me that I have an appointment on the 17th to meet with
Shanisha Turner from my book, The Body Search Zone, My Story. Don't you forget it. Say hi.
It's on. We're gonna be rich, Shanisha.
Book's got it all, baby.
Got it all.
Good luck.
Okay, you be there.
Good luck.
Swanson's, Concourse C. Okay. And I want the book on tape so people don't have to read. And I can sing, too. Let it go, baby. I'll tell you where you'll find culture in all its diversity. The bar of the Marriott at LAX. You've got at least half a dozen flight crews rubbing shoulders at any one time. Ooh, the boys from Alitalia, they stay up the latest chain smoking and drinking grappa, which really pisses off Swiss Air, because they have to get up at 6 and go on compulsory bike rides. And the Qantas crews won't mix with any of the Varig lot. They swear they're all transsexuals from Rio who've had the change. And we never see any of the Middle Eastern ones, because they all get so many tips, they buy their own condos in the marina. We British, well, we make our own fun, usually with the Virgin girls. I've never known an airline so inappropriately named. I get really tired of people not knowing anything about Australian culture. You think that all we do is shag sheep and throw shrimps on the barbie. Well, you're wrong. What about the Sydney Opera House? What about Rupert Murdoch's Palace of Performing Arts on Bondi Beach, which also houses the world's largest driftwood sculpture and boomerang collection? Yeah. And the Aboriginal Song Festival at Ayers Rock. It's an unforgettable experience, Gary, I'll tell you.
How you like your steak, Raylene?
Knock its horns off, wipe its ass and bung it on a plate, mate. Yeah.
There you go.
We Aussies, we've got culture coming out the wazoo. A little bit of tomato sauce for that, mate?
When Mother was first diagnosed with her rare multiple disorder syndrome, the doctors at the medical centre were quite interested in her. Oh, yeah, she was a regular zebra in a monkey's cage, she was. All day long, they'd come in and out of her semi-private room, taking cultures, little bits of this and that, from several of Mother's areas. Apparently, her mucus was very important to medical research. I finally had to put a stop to it, though, when an over-eager lab technician was taking a throat culture and accidentally removed Mother's uvula. I made them give it back, of course, and now we keep it in a jar. She likes to shake it. She calls it her little fishy. Does look like a little fishy, doesn't it?
Baby, there's no need for living in the past. Now I found good love and gonna make it last. I tell the others don't bother me, 'cause when they look at you, they don't see what I see. No, I don't listen to their wasted lines. Got my eyes wide open and I see the signs, 'cause they don't know about us. They've never heard of love.
Good night, Trace.
Good night, Tracy.
Good night, Trace.
Go home. Go home. Go home.